What's up guys, I'm Chris Doughty, aka Doughtinator. Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to go back into Daily Race B in sport mode in Gran Turismo 7 and see what we can do. We've taken our Mitsubishi GTO and added a few more parts to it, thrown some more money at it, added a wide body kit, some custom wheels, fantastic races on, custom paint job and a bunch of other stuff. Now I've got to say I'm still not at a point where I can really give you good advice on tuning, but we're getting there. And certainly when we see what next week's daily races are, we're going to get involved with some setup work. I improved my quality time. I'm into the 139s now, which is pretty good. But as you can see, the VGT cars are lining up on the front row of the grid. We're going to set traction control to number 1 for the launch here and see what we can do. We've got a 4-wheel drive car now, so we should get a good jump off the line. Front-wheel drive car has absolutely shocking start. The two VGT cars don't have an idea. There's no R32 to the inside, outside actually, with a fantastic launch off of the line and into turn 1. We've got a lot of people late on the brakes and unlucky for that VGT car. Sorry, not sorry. That's going to promote us to 3rd place, running up the hill now into the first series of S corners. And it looks like we are got a bit of pace on the, I think it's another GTO in front of us. And yeah, I think we're going to have this guy actually. I think we've got pace. The VGT car, I expect that has just disappeared down the main straight. But he's gone deep there. What's going to happen here? He's left the inside massively open. Red car is going to look to the inside. We're going to look to the outside of the red car. This is going to be pretty dangerous now, going into the kink ahead. Leave a bit of space to the inside. There's contact and we get nudged a little bit wide. Unfortunate contact at the apex there, but we do just about survive that. We've got a car to our inside, which we're going to get a drive around the outside on the corner exit. Going to leave us in 3rd place still, going down the back straight now into the tunnel. The VG car's just disappeared. Penalty for the driver behind. We've got a big braking zone ahead now. I brake at the 150 board and that should get me a nice turn into the corner now. So we're looking for the board and just end of the wall on the brakes now. To the inside we've got a car and we're going to try and hang it around the outside. It's a Nissan R32 again and we're going to get spun around. I didn't think I lost on the throttle. Let's see what happened. Oh, a little bit of contact on corner exit and we've gone around. Yeah, looking one more time, throws to the inside. That's all good for me. But then he just drifts a little bit wide and leaves me nowhere to go on the outside of the track. That's a bit unfortunate. But on another hand, I'm actually quite glad to see that the car contact physics seem to be a bit more punishing. In GT Sport, you could bump and bash as much as you wanted, and the cars were just rock solid. You wouldn't really get deviated from your line. So I like to see that improvement there. So race number 2, off of the line. We're going to get a great launch off the line once again, going through the MFD to try and find the radar, and it's going to be a similar story to race number 1, but no one's going to run wide this time. VGT car just in front of us. I can't make out what the car that is. That Nissan is definitely a Nissan, must be an R32. So we're going to follow him through this first section here now, and it's looking like we've got a bit of a freight train going on. Maybe I've got pace on these guys ahead. I'm not quite sure. It's very difficult to tell. We're going to sneak to the inside near on the brakes. We're going to back out of that one, let that move happen a bit later in the race maybe. But that VGT car's got a bit stuck in 3rd place. When he gets to the straight, I'm sure things are going to change, but into the kink now, and we're going to throw through there quite nicely. We've got a good closing speed. We're going to throw it to the inside on the brakes. Not really. We're going to try and get a wide entry to get a good drive out the corner down the back straight. Another car has tagged along with us, so it looks like it's a 6-way battle for the lead here. That VGT car is going to have disappeared by now, I think, down the back straight. And looking for the braking point now. Again, the 150 board is where I brake, and coming out the tunnel, looking for the board on the brakes now, down through the gears, checking the radar, and someone sent it to the inside. Are we going to have a repeat of last time? We're going to give a bit more space to the inside. So yeah, we've just had a move put on us there by that Volkswagen Scirocco, but we're going to use the slipstream of that car now to get down the front straight. Looks like I've got a big gap to 7th place, so it's definitely top 6 who escaped here now. I think something's still just a little bit off with my tuner. Still don't have those. We almost crashed down the straight there, just touching the grass. I'm really enjoying the improved physics in GT7. The cars just feel much more alive to drive, and there's just a lot more level of danger when you're driving. So we're going to go, the Scirocco's going to get to the inside of the skyline. and they're going to go, I think they're going to go side by side through this sequence of corners. Scirocco's going to go Tokyo Drift style and put it in the barrier. We'd have to hang it around the outside of this corner here, get on the brakes now, get the car stopped, keep it in the track limits, and we get that move done. 2 for 1 in that corner there. The car is still to our inside. Check on the radar now. We're going to try and hang it to the outside. It's going to give us the inside for the next corner, and that's going to work out just nicely for us. And I think I've got pace over that guy there, so I should be able to break away, assuming we can get a good drive down the back straight. Just need to focus on corner exit now. Get a great drive off of the corner to carry the speed down the back straight. It's a long straight, so the corner exit for here is critical to your lap time, and I think we've got a good gap. I think we should be pretty good now. Running down this back straight now for the second time in the race. The field is starting to spread out. I think that's kind of more tuning related. With the GT Sport races with the BOP, I think racing was just a bit more closer. 150 on the brakes now, so yellow flags for the VGT car has stacked it at the hairpin. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Sorry for being so salty there with my... I just can't afford the car, you know what I mean? It's so early in the game, there's so much to do, so little time, I just can't afford the car, so that's why I'm so salty. Skipping forward to the end of the race now, lap number 4, and we did start to close in on the back of the French driver, but just not quite enough. We had reasonable pace in the race. The leader, the ERM driver, absolutely destroyed us all. The ERM team, certainly in GT Sport, were very competitive, and it seems that pace is transferred over into GT7. So we're going to come across the line and put it 3rd place, which is actually my first podium of GT7. If you have enjoyed that video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of sport modes so far. Also, check out the description below for the Race Asylum Discord. We'll help you to get faster in GT7. On screen right now will be a link to another video which you may find interesting. Click that video and we'll catch you over there.